They say a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. And with over 250 kilometers to cover, the first step that our pilot took was to go through the mandatory pre-flight check. After a few minutes, it was all systems go, and before we knew it, we were airborne. Flying at an altitude of 7,500 meters above the ground, the beautiful vistas of what is commonly known as rugged Africa opened before us. The park is a vast expanse of savanna, alternating with open plains, acacia woodland, rocky ridges, and isolated hills. The view is, however, cut short when our pilot, Aslam Khan, signals us to check on the left side of the chartered plane. There it was, a beautiful aerial view of Severin Safari Camp, where we will be spending the next 3 days. As we prepare for landing, anticipation fills the air. In a few minutes, we will be witnessing the opening of Kenya's first ever safari spa. Spend the night in a 4-star tented camp while sampling what the Severin Safari Camp has to offer. The delightful staff at Severin Camp welcomes us with some tropical juice made specially just for us.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes.
After exchanging pleasantries with Severin Shuttle, the proprietor, it's time to check in. The luxurious 4-star camp was built in 2001 in a classy, natural design with 21 luxurious tents and suites. The journey, however, started way back.
I came to Kenya when I was 19 years old. I drove by car from Germany all the way through Africa to Mombasa. And that's when I started to love this continent and to love Kenya.
Severin has ensured the wildlife in Tsavo is not affected by the establishment of his camp in a negative way. He does this by not fencing the camp, allowing wildlife and humans to coexist.
I believe before my guests and I came here, the animals were here. The wildlife was here. This is the area of the wildlife, so we are guests.
To ensure that the lodge is eco-friendly, the camp has a biological purification plant, a water recycling system, and solar energy for warm water.
We have adapted and introduced the most modern technology to, for instance, create hot water. Normally hot water is created by fossil elements, oil or wood. So what we do, we have electric generators who are making power, and from the exhausters we are having heat exchangers to make the hot water.
The industry is fragile if the effects of the post-election violence is anything to go by.
If I don't feel secure in your country, I wouldn't invest.
The need for tax waivers and exemptions for investors like him will lure more international and local investors in the fragile but lucrative tourism industry.
It's around midnight at the Severin Safari Camp, and most of the guests here are about to turn into bed, and they'll be assured of a safe sleep. How, you ask? Well, there are some lions and elephants around that will be patrolling their tents. Reason? This camp is not fenced. So if you're planning the next holiday destination, this could be the place to check out.
And talking of checking out, how about having your hair washed after a game drive by a Maasai, or a massage at the KENBALI SPA? Join me, Caleb Karoga, in the next episode as we take a deep and explore what more Severin Safari Camp has to offer. Caleb Karoga, Eyewitness News, Severin Safari Camp, Tsavo West National Park.